Hello everyone, how you doing? Stompar Gamer here. I know it's been a while since I do a Star-Citizen video. Hang on, let me camera. There we go. Camera was a little crooked. Been a while since I've done a video. I've been busy flying my RC airplanes, working, lots and lots and lots of working. Too much. I'm over it. I may love flying airplanes, but there gets a point where you just need a break. And it looks like the closest thing I'm going to get to a break is when my son is born and I take the paternal leave to stay at home for as long as is humanly possible. So, on to Star Citizen, because no one cares about Stompar. I mean, let's be honest, you don't watch this channel for me. Um, we're dealing with some poop right now. I'm sitting here in Lorville, land of the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I figure this was a good location to chat about the good, the bad, and the ugly, about 3.14. The good. Capacitor gameplay. I think it's a win. I think it's well done. I'm enjoying it. I like the changes. Flight models kind of in between good and bad. I'm definitely finding ships are flying differently. I have to redo all of my videos for every single ship. Lots of balance changes, lots of stuff going on that is different. I highly recommend you all log on and try it. We have a free fly event coming. This is the ugly. Hang on while I pan. Let me run. Observe the stutter. I'm on Lorville. I'm inside, one of the easiest places to have good FPS and good performance. It's not good. Let's do, what is that? R underscore display info. What? Look at that FPS counter. We are struggling, and again, I don't have a 3090 Ti or whatever the hell the top of the line graphics card is. I have a base 2080. I have an i9 9900K overclocked to 5 gigs every core, 64 gigs of RAM. And I struggle to break 40 frames per second inside. Lord help you if you go to Orison. It's struggling. The performance is struggling, and I know it's an alpha. I know it's an alpha. I know it's an alpha. Lord Roberts, save us all. The bugs continue to get worse as they add more to our system, as they add more features, as they add more graphics. You know, the elevator's fine. I'm getting almost 60 frames per second in an elevator. Yay! But even that is still a little stuttery. We're having significantly more performance decrease as time goes on, more server-side desync. They've added too much, I think, at this point for a game without server meshing. We need server meshing. Whatever is holding it back, it needs to come. We've hit a tipping point with the addition of Orison that I think has just straight up taxed the servers too much and is hitting performance to the point where your best play time is in bunkers inside of basements where you can see as little of the system as possible, because the more you can see, the worse your performance gets. The bigger your party is, the worse your performance gets. Nine Tails Lockdown, very fun event. Please try it out, but do so with patience, because it's buggy and you're going to be shooting at ships that are no longer there. There's a lot of desync issues, and it's getting worse. I'm not a failure to report. I'm not here to tell you that Chris Roberts is throwing away our money. I'm not that. You guys know I love this game. You know I enjoy flying the ships. I like the combat. I like the exploration. I like just flying. I like driving my tank around and going, ooh, tank! I have fun in the game. It is a very playable game. But my concern is that with the free fly event coming up, it's going to do more harm than good. Right now, the way the servers are, you need to be patient. You need to understand it's alpha. You need to be comfortable with playing in an alpha game. You're not going to get a new player in here unless they have played previous alphas, unless they are very patient, unless they're fine with getting third. Cat, don't touch my models. Cat? I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Those are my 3D printed models. You leave them alone. No, I'm talking. The people don't want to see you. Do the people want to? Fine, okay. Anyway, Cosmo, the mascot. Cosmo down. Cosmo is bad. Anyway, that being said, I've been enjoying 3.14 for what it's showing for the future. I have not been enjoying 3.14 for what it shows for the present. A lot of 30Ks, unstable servers. We just had a patch come out, and it's taken me 2 hours this morning to log into the game to be able to make this short video for you guys. I'm going to keep talking, and I'm going to play, and I'm going to see if I get a 30K. But as you see, 20 frames per second. The NPC behavior has improved. There's less standing on chairs. So, I mean, there's... I doubt Roberts is going to see this video. But there has been improvements, but oh my god. The steps back in performance are insane. The improvements are there, but they are minor, and you have to look for them. They're not going to jump out at you. You're not going to jump on and be like, oh my god, this game is so much better than it was 3 years ago. To be honest, you're probably going to log on and say, this is not that great. So, again, try it out. Have fun. When the free fly comes, be active in game chat, please. Point out that it's alpha. Point out that this is a patch where they introduced a lot of changes, and that some have been for the good and some have been for the bad. Now we're going to take a look here at the anvil. So I had a discussion with someone in my org who was convinced, based off of Urkel, that you can mount a still do 3 size 3s on the arrow. Observe, anvil, arrow, turret. It is now a bespoke piece. You are locked into dealing with only size 1s, 2 size 1s on the top on the arrow. It's a serious, between this nerf, because let's face it, 2 size 1s does not equal 1 size 3. 2 size 1s equals 1 size 2. It is a serious nerf to the arrow, especially when you combine the fact it's still one of the few light fighters with only 1 size 1 shield. Serious nerf. I don't like it. I don't know why they did this. You could argue that it was harder to hit against the Gladius, and as such, it needed only 1 shield. Fine, make that argument. I think it's bollocks, but make the argument. But now reducing its output as well? Disagree. Serious disagree. And it hurts, because I love my arrow. It's my favorite ship. We'll head out. Oh, speaking of nerfs, if you used to enjoy flying the Saber as a do-everything medium fighter, it's now down to only 2 shields. So nerf for the Saber as well, because the flying pancake, that is one heck of a target from top. Yes, it's a small cross-section this way, but it's a heck of a target. Has been seriously nerfed. So really, until true stealth gameplay comes in, honestly, you're tried and true. Choose the Gladius. That's going to be the best fighter if you're looking for a light fighter. The Vanguards are doing very well this patch. They've got some serious buffs in firepower and performance. So definitely, if you're straight combat, they're worth checking out. Super Hornet's holding its own in this patch. So another fun ship to fly. In fact, we'll go ahead and just fly it stock for funsies. And again, Super Hornet versus the F-7C civilian model, basically the same thing. You can get that center turret, purchase it in-game. The only reason I like the Super Hornet is because now, again, with the changes with Missile Operator and the power management, you can now put someone in that other seat, and oh my god, they're useful! They can do something other than just sitting there. They can, you know, target your missiles for you. They can, you know, put power to engines, power to shields, etc. So that's a nice change. We're at Hangar 9, right? So again, the performance has settled down a little bit. Excuse me, it's 5:40 in the morning. I've been up since 4. Good morning. The best part of waking up is Folgers really sucks. Anyway, but it's cheap coffee. I just want the caffeine. Alright. So again, you know, I'm inside a hangar and I'm hearing the atmospheric effects outside. There's a lot of bleed over. Now, the problem is I bound all these keys, but I forgot them all.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
I do have a handy printout. I could refer to the handy printout. Or I could say, "Mer, let's go." Alright. Let me click menu. Okay, that MFD is non-functioning. See what I'm saying about bugs? Fun times.
You are clear to launch.
I think this throttle is centered. We'll find out when I launch. Oh god, I didn't check key bindings. I hope with the patch yesterday they didn't get wiped. Because if so, oh boy am I in trouble. Let's do a live stream, Roberts.
Takeoff complete.
Alright, so landing gear was one of these. That's VTOL. That should have been gear, I thought. There's gear.
Landing gear. Raised.
Thank you.
So again, that was, I had to hit the key twice because server desync, server lag, server disconnect. And HUD, I love the HUD changes. The HUD changes are amazing. They may feel more cluttered to people, but again, it's unintrusive, to be completely honest. And if you think they're too cluttered, then I'm sorry for your luck. I've been loving it. Missile operator mode. Yeah, Sean. I mean, the turret is crumble. And hey, Tyler, how you doing, brother? So again, good seeing you guys online this morning. So I guess we'll head to Everest Harbor real quick. I'll set that as my spawn point. See, again, it's great that I can see Everest Harbor as soon as I'm climbing out here, right? But again, that's part of our problem is because since you can see it, we need server meshing. Can I say it again? Louder for the people in the back. Louder for the devs. Less ships, more server meshing. It should be like a chant during CitizenCon. Less ships, server meshing. Less ships, server meshing. Alright. At least Quantum Drive doesn't get stuck on anymore, so that looks like they fixed that. I still haven't gotten used to using my feet. I keep forgetting. Space break. Space break? Did that key binding not go? I don't think that key binding went. Yep, I don't think that key binding went through. Great. Yeah, let's request landing. See, it should be the first in the list. As much as I like seeing Arsenic's name on there, Everest Harbor should be first in the list because it's the closest.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
See, I tried to twist, and it doesn't work anymore. I have to use my feet. That's gonna take a while to get used to. Alright, so gear down. I'm gonna hit the switch. There, it worked the first time this time. Yay!
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Welcome to Everest Harbor. Any landing you can walk away from. Well, that goes. Let's see what missions we got in the area. Okay, I thought these things were supposed to transfer between patches. I guess I have to do my tracker training permit again. Grumble, grumble. Alright.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
Here we go.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Blow up a bounty here just so you can see a quick piece of combat. So again, once you get in space, things are better when you're planet side. But they're still a little buggy. Come on. Any day now. Any day now. Alright, let's turn it off. Oh. Alright, we're quantum traveling after I turned off the quantum drive. Server lag. And again, this is 5:47 Eastern time. I seriously doubt there's a lot of people online. Alright, let's set all our weapons. So I prefer to fire everything off one fire group. So yeah, that MFD is toast. You cannot do anything. You cannot interact with anything other than shields. So we'll go to this one. Set everybody on the same fire group. Alright. Let's go kill us a Nice Gulej. With a name like that, you have no choice but to choose a life of crime.
Quantum drive is now off.
Let's make sure. Yep, everybody's firing. Sorry, I know Toby is switching as I keep looking at stuff, but I'm still getting used to these rudder pedals, and the problem is too, I had to get one of those, like, so my desk is on a carpet, so I had to get one of those, like, poly something or other, things to put my chair on so that the... Can I see him already? It's really far out to see already, but it looks like it. Let's go ahead and activate scan mode. Yep, doesn't look like he's... Kind of looks like we can see him already, doesn't it? Alright, I'm trying to get out of scanner mode. Alright, let's go to missile operator. Okay, I can't toggle out of modes anymore. This is a problem. And now this might be a 30K already. How many minutes in are we? 19 minutes in. I can fly, but I cannot change the mode. I can activate quantum. Okay. So I can't toggle out of modes, but if I switch to quantum drive, it'll work. I mean, my friend Baltz would say this correctly. Tut. Tut tut. Alright, where's the enemy? Hopefully he'll show up. Because I can't scan for him, because scanning mode is broken for me. This is a very rough server. Alright, I'm trying to target closest. Alright, can I target?
Have fun.
There we go. So again, we're gonna have a free fly event.
Shields hit.
servers that are lagging this much. Like, where did that second person come from? He literally just appeared. So, I'm fighting the server more than I am the enemies.
Ballistics low. Target destroyed.
Alright, next.
Ballistics dry.
Ballistics dry. So that's a change that you're gonna have to all get used to. So now I'm fighting an eclipse. I guess that's why he disappeared. Bastard! Well, you should have fired your size 9s. Goofball. So now it's saying I finished the mission. Like 2 minutes after. So, I probably should switch power. This guy's not hitting me. But look at the guns aren't even hitting.
Target destroyed.
Anyway, let's see how... Oh, I didn't pick up Mercenary, so I'm not going to get any money for killing that guy. Alright, I think that about sums it up, though. We're laggy. My missile warren is still on. The last missiles fired at me were a while ago. It's still playable. Don't get me wrong. You can still log on. You can still do bounties. You can still have fun with the game. My only worry is, again, for those of us who follow this channel, you're most likely friends of mine from game. I mean, let's face it, I don't have that many followers. But chances are, you realize that having a free fly event with a bad server performance is not going to go well for us. It's not going to go well for Roberts. Will he pull in more money? Maybe. Maybe. Not as much as he would if it was a free fly event going on because it's a good performing server. I know they want to showcase the changes that have gone on, but bruh, there are good changes. Don't get me wrong, and like I said, I enjoy the current gameplay. I enjoy capacitor gameplay. I enjoy having to worry about power, having to worry about ballistics running out. One bounty and my ballistics have run out already. I enjoy that. Now, that being said, the meta right now is just going to switch to, you know, laser cannons is going to be the meta for going after larger ships anyway, maybe even for PvP. And shield changes, you know, you have to balance your path. See, now, my quantum drive just came back on. Hear it? It's on. I'm not quantuming. So I have to kill it. Again, there are just so many little bugs. I'm kind of like, dude, let's hold the free fly. I know you want to have one because you want to get... And there's a quantum drive on again. I'm not doing this, people. Grumble, grumble. So again, it's a buggy mess right now. It's still fun. I encourage everyone to log on, play for a little bit, get frustrated, and switch back to World of Tanks. Feel free to join me in World of Tanks. Clan is currently recruiting as well. We had a good performance in Clan Wars, number 53 in the North American server. Not bad. Got a couple tanks for folks, and yeah, it is what it is. Star Citizen, my org, is also recruiting. Check out the link in the comments. But But that's going to be it for this buggy server display for you guys. Most of the issues I'm having in the game are server-side lag, server-side issues, not necessarily the game itself. So bear that in mind. If you get a good server, you might have better mileage than I'm having. If you get a bad server that's even worse than mine, just log off. Save yourself the nightmare. Get in, try it out. That's all I can say. I mean, there's not much to cover on this video other than I am very worried about the free fly event. I feel like it's going to do more harm than good. It's going to generate more comments about, wow, Star Citizen's still in this state 9 years after the start of development. We need a win at CitizenCon. We really need a win. We need an announcement that server-side server meshing is coming soon. Maybe even a demonstration of server meshing, something. I'm not really on the pad here, am I? Horrible parking job.
Landing complete.
So let's see. I probably made 500 UEC.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
That's going to cost me less than 500, so not bad. So again, log on, try it out, try out the combat, try the cargo running. The Taurus is amazing. I'm very happy I purchased one. My friend Bolt will be very happy that he has a Taurus. But that being said, bruh, it's the server side issues. That is what we're dealing with, and that's what's going to kill us. So hopefully we can see some changes soon. I'm trying to power down right now.
All systems
There we go.
offline.
It should be able to exit. So, thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope you had a relatively entertaining time watching me play. Looking at 50 frames per second. Super Hornet's in a good place once you fully upgrade her. Even stock, it's usable, but like you just saw, you run out of ammo after one bounty. So really, energy weapons are the way to go now. Ballistics are a very niche use. It's for like when you absolutely positively have to get it wrecked overnight, you'll switch to ballistics, but even then you're going to need to be cautious with their use. I don't have much more to say. It's a great time of year to go outside and enjoy your hobbies, fly RC airplanes, ride bikes, play with your family. Enjoy the outdoors, because I think you'll have more fun outside in the sun. Evil Daystar. But you'll have more fun outside than you will have in the game right now. I know that's a relatively negative tone of my video today, and I hate having that, because I love Star Citizen. It's just not in a good place. Orison was a great addition. It shows where the game can't go. The changes to performance of ships is in the right direction. Is it perfect? No. Do we need more work? Yes. But it has progressed in the right direction, and I think I like where the team is going as far as where they see combat going for ships and ship roles. I'm enjoying seeing them actually focusing on that rather than just picking the meta fighter. You're going to pick the one that fits your playstyle or fits the mission. So I like that. I want to see more of it. But what I want to see first, fix the servers for us, guys. Please. We can't test these new features well when ships are teleporting, appearing out of nowhere, desyncing. That stuff needs to get fixed. You got to get into the meat and potatoes, guys, so that we can truly... I mean, this is a beautiful game, both graphically and performance-wise, and we're really seeing it coming to its own. But we need the server-side, the server meshing. I want to say server-side object container streaming, because that was supposed to be the Jesus patch. Again, I'm starting to sound like failure to report. But we need the server meshing. We need it so that, one, we can get other systems, so we can get quantum jumping, so we can get pyro in here, so we can get less of this just server blah, server spaghetti. Whatever we're getting, the net coding needs to be worked on. You've got a game that can truly go places, but we can't see it. We're too busy fighting the servers to be able to truly enjoy this beautiful game. I mean, the progress we've made is impressive. There's
Hi.
that one
Welcome to the
puzzle
store.
piece missing. Hello, nice to see you too, Miss Boobs. Wonderful inn lady. We've had some great performance increases, but now we're going backwards because anything they add to the game is hurting the game because the servers can't handle it. So once we get better server meshing or netcode, whatever they need to do to fix the desync and the server lag will be seriously, once that happens, I'm going to start heavily recruiting for the game because we've got a very playable game with a lot to do now, but we're fighting the servers too much to truly go out and enjoy it. All right, everyone, I'm going to call this a morning. I'm going to go jump on World of Tanks, which also has its fair share of server-side issues this latest patch, but I'm really enjoying the new check heavies, and it is what it is. So have a great morning, everyone. Take care. Tyler, Sean, thanks for coming and watching the video. Have a great day. Sean, drive safe, and I'll see you all later.